Alrighty, welcome back. I'm excited to be back, and the reason being is I've had a great vacation. I want to thank Jolene. I want to thank all the people in Florida that showed us goodwill. You know, they really did. We met a lot of good people there. A lot of good words were said, and I thank every one of them. And we appreciate the support. We really do. Me and Jolene appreciate the support. We are on air for the very first time in over a month?
I think so.
Over a month. It's been I had a good vacation. I can't express it enough. I met a lot of good people. I can't remember the names, but I can remember their faces. Other than that, that's what I'm going to say. We're going to be at the Toronto Motorama April 29th and May 1st. If you're from Toronto or Ontario or from anywhere else that you go to that show, please come see us. And we would like to meet you. We're going to be selling and signing the shirts that Jolene made. I've got one on right now, Queen Jolene and Bad Chad. Them went very well down there. It's a pretty cool shirt. But other than that, I have been working in the shop, just one foot after another. You know, I'm just taking baby steps and doing things. And as you can see, as I'm standing here, I've painted the grill, or the pieces that I've made for underneath the hood of Elvis. It's the Colonial or Wimbledon white, and I have to put them on in a certain order. So I found out the order that I can put them all on without scratching them. I've changed my mind all the time, and I guess it's okay to change your mind because certain things change as you go along. I thought I was going to do a little bit of black on them. I thought I was going to do whatever. But Jolene said she really liked the underneath the hood all white. I wished I would have painted the shaker white. I think I'm going to paint the shaker white. I got it over here. I should have painted when I had that stuff, getting that painted. If Jolene wants to come over here a ways. You can see that I'm starting to tear Elvis apart. Got the chrome mufflers off the side. Got the doors off. They're painted. I got the windows out of it. I got the seats out of it. Got the grill out of it. You can see the console. I come home after Florida. I was very inspired by seeing all the cars and not being able to touch anything or do anything. And what I did is I ran right home and I body filled the console out. I primed it. I sanded it. I painted it. I chromed it and made myself happy. As you look at that, there's 1, 2, 3 paint jobs on that, and I had to prime it and fill it. So there's at least 3 days there because one day I had to fill it, get it in primer. The second day I had to sand it, paint it orange. The third day I sanded it and painted it white. And before I painted the white, I had to tape it all off. And then after I painted the white, I had to tape it all off and paint the black. And then what I used is the Bad Chad flexible chrome, and I chromed where I wanted it chromed to make it look the way I want it to look. So I got some chrome up through here, obviously. I got a little piece of 1/8 chrome going down the back on the cover, and then I got some chrome running down through the middle of the shifter, basically. And as you can see, or I don't know if you can see that well or not, but I got one piece of chrome on here that's 1/2 inch, and then I used a piece of 1/8 beside it, kind of give me some depth on the chrome. And then on the center where the shifter is, I used some 1/4 inch, and then I used the 3/4 inch in the middle. So I ran the 3/4 inch in the middle, then I used the 1/4 inch on either side to give me a little depth on that chrome. Used some 1/8 there on that piece, and basically what I was doing, I just went over there and looked at the shifter or the console that's in the paint room. You can see it over there now. You can see the little 1/8 strip that goes down the back. You want to come here? Baby's getting a visual of Elvis on the inside. Now I've got to take the time to paint the steering wheel. I've got to figure out what color I want the center, what color I want the wheel, and what color I want the grips. So that means there's another process there that takes a bunch of time. If you want to come in and we look right straight across, You can see the little piece of chrome that comes down on the console on the top of the cover. That's where I got that idea to put the chrome on this one. And basically I took the idea of the console from that console, and that is the finished product in the car. I don't know, I don't think I've ever seen I got thinking about it, I don't think I've ever seen a painted console in a car. Generally they cover them, and it doesn't matter either or, but I'm thinking I've never seen a painted console. I don't think I have, but there it is right there. I made that. You watched me make it. It was a fun project, and I think it really looks nice inside the car. It makes me want to change my mind about the interior of the guts of the car, like the seats and that sort of stuff. I'm thinking I'd like just to have a nice black seat, because that's a lot of bang going on in there, and to have too much bang going on, it might explode. I might just calm it down a little bit, put a black seat in there. I'm also thinking about the paint job on the outside. It's kind of changing my brain up a little bit, you know, basically. I've got the hood repainted. I repainted the hood inside here yesterday, and the reason being is I had a bunch of dirt in it. So I've got that repainted. I painted it. I had some paint left over when I painted the doors, and I said, what the hey, I'm going to take the hood, sand it down, and throw a little bit more paint on it. So that's what I did. So what's going on is, I said to Jolene this morning, I'm getting sick and tired of getting a little bit of, not a little bit, getting dirt in the paint. And what she said to me is that's a sign of insanity, because I'm not changing anything about the paint room or changing anything to get a different outcome. So basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take some time, take some time and paint that paint room out, change the filters, clean a bunch of things, get the door sealed up better, get the other fan changed, and I will have a different result. I know I will, and that's what Jolene has kind of told me. You know, you're not going to get a different result until you do something about it. And basically that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to have you here with us. We're going to do it again. Basically what I'm going to do this time, it's just like last time. I'm not going to stress myself out about anything. This is what me and Jolene do. This is what me and Jolene do. I'm not going to stress myself anything. I'm going to take you with me on my journey of building cars. Basically that's it. I'm going to jump around and do whatever I want to make myself happy, and I suggest you do the same, basically. I've moved the chassis of Jolene's car out and got it outside and got it into the storage containers. We've got no snow right now, which is fantastic. It's almost time to open the doors up. I can't wait. And I must say, Jolene looks amazing today. She looks amazing today. Got a little leopard print on, a little belly button showing. Well done, Jolene. I got Jolene's chassis moved out there. We're going to take a journey on there. We're going to do another trip. You've seen what happened with the engine. That wasn't good, but we've climbed over top of it and forgot about it, and we're going to move on. We're going to do another engine, or find another engine. We're going to go on another journey together, which is going to be a great thing to do, you know. It's not the completion of the car that's important. It's the journey you take doing it. And I'll tell you the reason why, because once I'm done this one, I'm going to do another one. Basically, when it's over, I'm going to do another one. We've got our tractor home. That came here a couple days ago. Let's go. We'll take a look at that. If it's not too windy, if it's too windy, well, then we'll pull it back inside, or we'll come back inside because it's hard on the mic, and Jolene doesn't like that. We'll show you a few things. Got the 62 out today for the very first run. It's a beautiful day here in Nova Scotia. Me and Jolene went to town. She's getting her brakes done on her truck and getting the oil serviced. But we had the 62 out for a little run. We got the tractor over here. I started it up and moved it. We got a few pointers on the tractor, and very happy with it. It's a cool looking rig, man. It's a cool looking rig. You know, there's a few things to learn about it, but you know, if someone else can do it, so can we. But it's a cool looking rig. I'm looking at it. I'm not a big rig guy or a tractor guy, but let's face it, I have ideas and whatever, but I've seen tractors. I'd like to have dual stacks in the back, right? Dual stacks and a bunk in the back. That means it's a big rig. But it would be nice to have a couple chrome stacks in the back. That'd be cool. I think I would like a chrome front bumper. I think that would be kind of cool. We're not going to do anything to it right now, not even close, but I enjoy the look of it. I like that it looks like it's chopped, like how it's got the visor on it, how it's got the piece over the top of the door. It's just a cool little rig. It's a cool rig. Starts nice, the oil pressure's good. I think Murray treated us very, 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 very good on this. Very good. It's awesome. I like the look of it. We have to, I'm not much of a cleaner, so you know, to clean something like that takes time and pride. We'll see what happens. We'll come in here for a bit. I'll show you what we've done in here. This is hard to walk on, Jolene, be careful. You know that anyways. Just going to show you around a little bit. Just going to show you around a little bit. This is what I'm doing with all the doors and the trunk lid and stuff like that. I'm just bringing everything in here. So the doors of Elvis are painted. They're not completely, well, they're painted. To me, they're not completely done because I'm going to sand it all down and put stripes on it and probably clear coat it to make it as one paint job. But basically what I've done is I've got the doors painted and got it all standing out here. I've got all the parts out here to get the garage emptied out a little bit. Got the side pipes off. Got an airplane back there if you've never seen it before. It's just more or less decoration, but it's a real airplane. It has a Subaru 4-cylinder engine in it, and yeah, it's a real airplane. I just want to, it's been sitting outdoors for years, and it's a wood airplane, and it needs some love, and that's what I was giving it, one step at a time. I also, this stuff is very nice, eh? This insulation that you put over your pipes so you don't freeze in the wintertime. I've used it to cushion the door so I could put it on the bottom, so you can set the doors down on the ground. It does not affect anything. Got the corners of the trunk lid sitting on that. So if you've got pieces or parts that you painted that you want to move, I suggest the insulation strips are nice to do that. So now we got the two doors painted, the trunk painted. Basically what I have to do is get the car back off the frame, and do all that framework and do all that air ride work, get the underneath the car painted. Basically I want to paint the underneath the car. So there's still lots to do. Like still lots to do. This is a little container, not small, a little container. It's a container that I made. I was making a more or less a storefront. You can see out front there. It's become around here. Made like it's got like a storefront on it. We're not completely done yet, obviously. I run a lot of projects because I like to do a lot of stuff. I like playing around. But I got a car that goes on the top of that. We want to get some paint going. I got work until the end of time. And I like it that way. It's a journey. I don't get bored, not one bit. Also, I threw in my last stick of wood. I'm giving up throwing in wood. I'm giving it up. It's all in the basement. It's all piled over in the basement where it's supposed to be. I've had 45 years of throwing and piling wood. I quit. I quit. But basically that's what's going on. Got some pieces painted. Got the tractor home. I'm playing every day in the shop, doing things, and I'm going to take you on the journey with us again. We're at Toronto Motorama on the April 29th to May 1st, so we will be doing videos there, no doubt in my mind. We'll be showing the cars that are there. So if you do not make it there, you're able to see the cars anyways. So we have a few projects outside. I've got the 40, if you remember right, last time you were here, the 40 was in the paint room. I got that pushed outside. I made a table for Jolene's car, so Jolene's car is going to be going on the table so we can get the work done needed to get that in paint and get it down on the chassis. We need that engine. We'll get that engine. We'll take you on that journey with us. The 40's outside. We're going to be putting the 40 on a chassis. I have a car out there. You've seen it when I cut the back window out of it. There's a 47 Ford out there. I'm going to cut the body off of that. And we're going to try to put, no, we're not going to try. We're going to put the 40 coupe on that chassis and have it a place to set. We'll get rid of the old junker. We have a few things going on there outside. We have a bumper here tomorrow. What I'm going to do tomorrow, basically I'm just talking today because this is the first day back. I'm not just going to jump into something and go for it. I could, but we decided that we wanted to show you around what's going on. Paint room's empty. All that stuff's been taken out. Console's been done. All that's been done. If you can remember how long, when I welded this round bar on here, it blew all the primer off the edge. So all that had to be sanded and feathered, reprimed, and painted. The time it took to get that done would surprise you. It took a bit to get that feathered off again, primed and resanded. My sweet Jolene helped me. She came out at nighttime. She helped me. I appreciate everybody watching the reruns because the reruns are reruns. Everybody's on the channel. They don't like, I mean, they've already seen that before, but I appreciate it. Why not? You guys all like each other. You guys all talk and chat, and it's a good thing to have camaraderie, you know. It's all over the world from what I understand, and that's a great thing. But tomorrow, what my plan is to do is to take this bumper, and I'm going to make a chrome bumper. Tomorrow, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take and make a chrome bumper. I'm not going to complicate it one bit. We're going to do it in one video. So basically, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do it in one video. It's a rusty bumper. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of money on it, but I'm going to make a bumper. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. There was a man on the internet that showed a 30s DeSoto bumper. And they call them a Briz bumper, I think. You can get them made out of aluminum. I think they're very costly. But I'm going to make one for you tomorrow and show you how easy it is to make a chrome bumper. And the reason being is a lot of people would like to have a chrome bumper on their car, but it costs so much money and time, obviously. Obviously, it costs money because it takes a lot of work to get it there, obviously. That's what I'm thinking. But you can do it on many different bumpers, but I have this blade right here, which is kind of a simple one to do. There was another man that actually did a bumper on a 50s Chevy and did it the way I said, and he was quite pleased how it turned out, and it really looked nice on his car. But that's what we'll do tomorrow from start to finish. We'll show you how to make a chrome bumper. And the man that wants one and wants to buy one, I want to show him how to make it himself if he wants to. If you want to buy one, that's entirely up to you. Most people want to spend that money instead of make something and use their brain, basically. Also, I'm going to get this car off the body or off the chassis. I've made another table out there, or there's a table underneath the 40 that I'm going to put this body on, and then I have a table out there that I'm going to put Jolene's car on. I know that we're going a bit far. It is a bit far to paint a car and drive it around, but I have the underneath this one painted. Jolene's car needs work done underneath of that one to make it right, so that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to keep stepping forward. We'll be making videos every day, and we're going to show you car content to your heart's content, baby. And we're on air. I'm quite excited to be back, actually. So tomorrow you tune in, tell your friends I'm back on air. Bad Chad's in the house. And Queen Jolene will be filming like she always does. She's got many, many, many compliments on her film work. Wow, wow, wow. But in all honesty, she does a great job. We'll show you the nitty gritty again. It's getting nice outdoors, so I can't wait to open the doors to get that fresh air and get that feeling again that we're in summer. This is our summer. We get 4 months. We get 4 months of good weather, so we're really going to, you know, open the doors up and get outside and do that. And I'm going to, what can I say? I'm going to change up the paint room so I do not become insane. But basically, that's what's going on. I'm hoping that everybody enjoys what's going on this year. We said that we'd like to change it up a little bit for a new year, but there's nothing really to change. Everything's going so well in my mind, basically. What else do I tell them? Anything else to tell them? Florida was awesome. Florida was awesome. More people to welcome in there. Florida was awesome. It was a good time. Florida was a good time. And we're planning on having a good time at Toronto Motorama, April 29th to May 1st, the International Center. You can get your tickets at motoramashow.com. So, you know, get your ticket and come on out and support the car people. From what I understand, we are going to be electric cars by 2035. Hard to believe that everybody in the world is going to have an electric car by 2035 when we all can't have a car now at 2022. But let's enjoy the time that we have. Yeah, let's get out and support the cars that we have now before things change their ways, which, you know, if you don't change, well, then it's always the same, is it not? I can't expect a different paint job if I do not change what I got going on in the paint room. So let's get out and support the cars that we have and the people that are in the hobby before the change comes, and that would be great. Have a good day, everybody. Jolene looks amazing. She looks amazing. And I want to appreciate you coming back. We're back. Tomorrow we're going to make a chrome bumper. We're going to show you the price. We're going to show you how I do it. We're going to do it right in front of your very eyes. So if you want a bumper for your hot rod, you can do the exact same thing I can do. And that's how we're going to do it. Anything I do, you can do. Believe me. That's why I like to show you what I'm doing. And also, I like to learn off of what some of the comments are, for what I can do and what I can learn. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.